Hi, this is Duncan Telford. You're watching me on Nickel Cinema. Here's an exclusive about Poda Podi. Enjoy. I met Vicky before filming, maybe 6 weeks, 2 months before. He's a very smart guy, very smart, had a very strong idea for it, very strong vision. And then we recce'd for a while, maybe 3 or 4 weeks, looking for locations in London. And then it all started. I didn't realise how big a star STR was until we shot one day in an Indian restaurant, a South Indian restaurant in London, and you couldn't get in or out because of all the fans outside. It was crazy, the whole street full of people, absolutely crazy. And we shot there for hours and they were all there. In the end we had to park a coach outside the restaurant just so that we could shoot the scene. Absolutely crazy. So he's a big star. It's very good to work with him, very talented guy. The script, what impressed me about the script? What was it? One thing that I really liked about the script was it was taking everything to London. It was doing everything as much as possible in London. London locations, London interiors. It was very ambitious in that respect. And it's a nice story, really nice story. Some drama, some fun, some songs. It had a lot going for it, yes. I think when we shot in Hong Kong, I think it was the first time that anyone had shot a film in Disneyland. Maybe anywhere, but definitely in Hong Kong. I've been to Hong Kong a few times before. It's a great place, it's really interesting, but I've never been to Disneyland. And it was fantastic. It was a great place, so helpful there. Really intoxicating. It was like being in a sweet factory, breathing in sugar the whole time. It was really quite amazing. And it looks really nice, yes, it was a really good time. Vicky's vision and his determination to make this film happen has been one of the main things that has kept it going. He's worked incredibly hard to keep his focus and his enthusiasm for making this happen for a long time. And he's done it in a really charming way as well. He's very, very good with people. He's really clear about how the actors need to perform. He's written a script. It's a very, very big job, and he's done terrifically well. STR is fantastic. He's very, very good. Watching him in the edited film is fascinating because his performances are really very good. And sometimes over the course of a day shooting, it's slightly disjointed, and you can sometimes get a really good feel for what's happening, but you don't often see the intensity of the edited performance. But when you do see that, when I was watching that in the edit and in the grade, he's very, very good. He holds the emotion of the scene and carries that through take after take after take. Very talented and very charming. Vero's fantastic. She's going to be a big star. She's very, very, very good. Very talented dancer. Looks fantastic on camera. Works very, very hard. Very committed to her art. I would love to work here again. It's very, very nice. This is my first trip to India at all. I've never been to India before, but it's always been a place that I've wanted to travel to. It's a fascinating place, and it's not like anywhere else I've been ever. I've been all over the place, but this is a unique place. And the style of filmmaking here is something that I've enjoyed since I was young. I've watched lots of Indian movies when I was a kid and growing up, and we're very lucky in England to have great broadcasters who show us international films regularly. So Indian cinema was something that I grew up with in a removed way, not like you would do here, but I found it fascinating then. The colours, the landscapes, the style of the performances, the emotional range of the directors. I found it fascinating, and this is a really good place for filmmaking. It's interesting not understanding the language of a film that you're shooting. I've done this in different countries. I've worked for some time in the Middle East, shooting in Arabic, which is a language that I have a very, very slim understanding of. A working knowledge for on set, but not conversational at all. And I found doing that film a couple of years ago that I developed a way of reading the performances that I hadn't done before. It was very educational in that sense for me. And instead of listening or trying to work out what people are saying, you switch to understanding the emotional delivery that they're making and reading their emotional sense. And then that helps you understand exactly what that character is about. So it's listening in a different way, which is, it's unusual to start with, but it's a very important thing to do in life, I think, to listen to other things than what you just hear. So listening to the Tamil dialogue, obviously I didn't understand. I learned a couple of words, but that's more or less it. Listening to the Tamil dialogue and watching the actors perform, I didn't so much try and listen and understand, but to feel what they were about. So it was interesting and not always straightforward, but it opens you up, it opens your mind, it opens your emotions. I think it's a really, really helpful thing for people to experience. But when you're shooting a drama scene, you have a particular language that you use, cinematic language. You know that you've got to do this type of shot and that type of shot and master it like this way and close-ups and so on. So there's a landscape which is drawn out for you before you start. In a lot of cases, it's not always like that. But shooting the songs, it's not even like shooting a music video. You have big changes from locations, you have big set pieces, you have smaller pieces, you have more intimate scenes, and you have big cuts with dance numbers. And they take a lot longer to shoot than the dialogue scenes because there's a lot more going on. They were great fun, the dance numbers were great because they're so different to shoot from regular drama. And that's something I really enjoyed, it was very good. Come see Poda Podi. It's great fun, you will love it. STR is fantastic, there were some great scenes, some great songs, some great dancers, plenty of drama. Come watch, enjoy, and happy Diwali.